Action.
Hello viewers, you're welcome to Brotherhood International Nursery and Primary School. Today, being the 16th of June, is a day set aside to celebrate internationally the African child. Right here in Brotherhood International Nursery and Primary School, we unanimously join the whole world to celebrate this day. Right here, we are going to have a panel discussion showcasing children selected from different countries in the geopolitical zone of Africa. And they're going to be discussing on a crucial topic, which is actually the topic for today's celebration. And the topic is access to a child-friendly justice system in Africa. Please stay tuned as these young, talented learners are out here to educate and thrill you.
Hello viewers, welcome to Brotherhood International Nursery and Primary School. I am Lucy Uke Ebu. With me, Sanjana Ekon. My distinguished viewers and listeners, great learners of Brotherhood International Nursery and Primary School. It is very necessary that we celebrate the courage of the Zilians learners in South Africa who fought against the injustice they were facing in their institution of learning in 1976. Irrespective of the killing that occurred, it stands out clear that the injustice they fought against is what has brought us together today. Please, let's celebrate their efforts with rounds of applause. We all know that African children have suffered lots of injustice like rape, child labor, juvenile racism, juvenile sexual abuse, and lots more. But the truth stands out that the injustice they fought against is a continuous process by all African leaders, law agencies, and the citizens of Africa. Today, we are going to sit comfortably and listen to these wonderful learners of Brotherhood International Nursery and Primary School, representing different geographical zones in Africa, as they discuss the way forward to this subject matter. My fellow moderator will tell you more about this. Hello viewers and listeners. Today, being a special day for our children, makes it very necessary to welcome you to our discussion unit. We are learners of Brotherhood International Nursery and Primary School, located at number 10 Enede Street, Calabar. We have talented boys and girls representing 10 countries in Africa, carefully selected from the 5 geopolitical zones in Africa. From my far right, we have
Joy Junior representing Ethiopia.
Queen Esther Jona Ekon representing Ethiopia. Richard Jenkins representing South Africa.
Wealth Kingsley Bassey representing Nigeria.
George Kesebe representing Cameroon.
Eniwobi Tadaka representing Egypt.
Papa Jessica Ikaite representing South Africa.
Emmanuel Dumbasi representing Kenya.
John Ugo representing Egypt.
Obasoijan Osani representing Liberia.
Mfoniso Udraka Basofa representing Liberia. Brian Nekanhe representing Morocco.
Ada Ekwa Ada representing Morocco.
Roland Anedi Kemejojo representing Botswana.
Christabel Emmanuel Kano representing Botswana.
Goswem John representing Equatorial Guinea.
Rebecca Ongani God representing Equatorial Guinea.
Emmanuel Nebidi representing Cameroon.
Today, we are celebrating an International African Day with a crucial topic: access to a child-friendly justice system in Africa. Some children were denied access to a friendly justice system in their different countries as the challenges these children are facing in their different countries. Ms. Richie Deputy from South Africa. What are the unfriendly systems children in South Africa are facing and possible remedies to these maintenance in South Africa?
Thanks, my moderator, for permitting me to ponder on this crucial topic. The injustice was different and apartheid and discrimination among the whites and black. This unfriendly injustice brought setback and also reduced the quality of education in South Africa. Most parents were forced to take their children to other countries. My esteemed viewers and listeners, if this injustice started in South Africa, let's end it in South African and African nation at large, schools and African children at large. Let's work in harmony and save the future. My fellow citizens will highlight points that will help ease this attitude in South African nation at large. Thank you.
Thank you, my fellow citizens. It is pertinent that the fight for freedom in South Africa has no measure. As Nelson Mandela, the advocates for freedom, started the fight. 1. Government should set policies that will totally reduce appetite in all ramifications. 2. Government should use media houses to enlighten the public on modalities to eradicate all unfriendly injustice. 3. Parents should keep celebrating the families of these brave South African learners who paid the price for the eradication of injustice in Africa. Thank you.
Thank you, representatives from South Africa, for your contribution. Ms. Ukefemie from Cameroon, the Planting Nation. Are Cameroon children having any unfriendly justice system?
Yes.
If any, what are the possible solutions?
Thank you, Ms. Moderator. I am very glad for your recognition in today's celebration of justice for all the African children. My learned friends have mentioned most of the injustice African children found out as a major necessity to be tackled is the indiscriminating killing of school children in the Anglophone school, which is the English side. If I should ask, was Cameroon not colonized by 3 colonial masters? The Germans, the Britons, and France. Why should racism be adopted and given room for killing of Anglophone children? This is unfair and makes the environment unfriendly for children in Cameroon. The killing of Anglophone school children on 24th October 2020 shows the highest point of racism in Cameroon. It is high time African leaders and other international agencies wade into this unfriendly system that is denying Anglophone children access to child-friendly justice systems in Africa. My fellow citizens will outline quality suggestions to subdue this unfriendly attitude. Thank you.
Thank you, my fellow Cameroonian and my moderator. My suggestion for education injustice include 1. International sanction on Cameroon leader if they cannot put a stop to this menace. Elimination of any sponsored terrorist group that are working against the friendly justice of system in Cameroon. Provision of quality security modality for children in Cameroon. Provision of a safe and conducive learning environment for the Anglophone children. Organizing seminar workshop on eradication in racism in Cameroon. Educational system, both English and French-speaking children are owned by God and the government of Cameroon, and there are no two ways about this. With possible solution, I believe we will be happy to send our children to Cameroon for possible and quality education. Thank you.
Thank you, representatives from Cameroon, for your contribution.
Miss Rana Favor from Kenya, can you tell us the possible solutions to this menace in Kenya?
Thank you, my great citizen and moderator. I believe the following will help in restoring a better educational system in Kenya. 1. The government should ensure that all schools have access to clean water and improved sanitation facilities. 2. They should also ensure that all schools have clean water and improved sanitation facilities for teachers and students. 3. The Ministry of Education should offer section on guidance and counseling, as well as career talk to parents, teachers, and students. Finally, government should build more standard schools, especially in the rural area. Thank you.
Thank you, representatives from Kenya, for your contribution.
Miss Well from Nigeria, can you tell us the possible solutions?
My suggestions on possible solutions to this unfair attitude include 1. Eradication of all terrorist groups without fear or favor. 2. Provision of conducive learning environment with high security profile. 3. Creating a platform on media enlightenment for eradication of all terrorist groups. 4. Disengaging groups that are working against government policies. 5. Creating industries or companies that will help promote job opportunities, because an idle man is the devil's workshop. With these few suggestions, I believe Nigerian children can enjoy a friendly justice system. Thank you.
Thank you, representatives from Nigeria, for your contribution.
Miss Rebecca Ogan from Equatorial Guinea, can you tell this forum the injustice Equatorial Guinea children are facing and possible solutions to this?
Thank you, my humble moderator, for giving me this singular honor in today's celebration. Accessing justice for African children is not an easy task, but struggle must in Equatorial Guinea. Children are enjoying quality time out, but there's always a hook that wants to take away the joy the children shares. Child trafficking has become a major menace in Equatorial Guinea and has brought discomfort to so many families. Families have lost their lives because of this ungrateful act. Why should people going around pretending to be helping families by sending their children to work outside? No, when actually the children are sent to others' countries as slaves. Should we say the poor economic standard nation has affected the child justice system? Child trafficking is an unfriendly attitude that denies the child justice system. This must stop, as my co-citizen will suggest possible solutions to this effect. Thank you.
Thank you, my fellow citizens from Equatorial Guinea. I will quickly suggest possible solutions that help checkmate this wicked attitude in Equatorial Guinea. 1. The government should enact law that will safeguard children from this act. 2. Eradication of groups or persons that are involved in this business. 3. Create a platform to enlighten parents who are desperately looking for help for their children. 4. Media platforms should be created to sanitize the citizens on the danger of child trafficking. 5. Create a quality environment that will make the children safe and gain access to a friendly justice system. With this, if this possible solution were implemented, I believe Equatorial Guinea children will be very happy again because they will have again access to a friendly justice system. Thank you.
Thank you, representatives from Equatorial Guinea, for your contribution.
Master Ediomo from Egypt. Master Ediomo from Egypt. What are the Master Ediomo from Egypt. Can you tell us what Egyptian children are facing and possible solutions?
Thank you, my esteemed moderator, for giving me this singular honor to identify in the struggle in accessing quality rights for the African children. We acknowledge the efforts of the Soweto students in South Africa who lost their lives due to the same fight. Looking at my country, Egypt, the real problem that is denying children's access to a friendly justice system is gender discrimination. This unfriendly system has made women unproductive and has caused mental damages to 75% of the young girls in Egypt. If our Creator was not perfect in his creation, he wouldn't have created a woman. But he knew quite well the importance of women in the society. That was the main reason he created a woman. Women are helpers and builders. Without giving a right channel to gain access to a friendly justice system, the perfection by God as helpers and builders will not materialize. Thank you.
So my humble suggestion and the possible solutions include 1. Creating awareness to parents in Egypt concerning making female children relevant and sending them to school. 2. The government should also create programs that will promote girlship and erase negative attributes in them. 3. The government should also enforce a law that will promote girlship in all ramifications. 4. Ensuring that child-friendly justice are followed and that children are treated with dignity during the interaction of law enforcement agencies. Thank you, Mr. Moderator. This is where I draw the curtain.
Thank you, representative from Egypt, for your contribution. Ms. Bright Anyekaneri from Morocco. To what denial of access to a friendly justice system are children in Morocco encountering, and possible remedies to this?
Thank you, my moderator, for this quality moment given to me. In Morocco, the juvenile, they are enjoying the quality atmosphere and right to the justice. But there is a particular injustice which stands out to demoralize the good fighting of children, which is child slavery. In Morocco, some children engage in serious labor at tender age, which makes it difficult for them to gain access to freedom. Children are engaged in serious hawking and helpers in the hotels and other prostitutes instead of being sent to school. Some parents see their children as beasts of burden and working tools which produces money. Is this justful? No! Children in Morocco have the right to gain access to friendly quality education and not to be engaged in fruitless labor that will dent their futures and reputations. My courageous counterpart will throw more light on possible solutions that will help ease this atrocity. Thank you.
Thank you, my great counterpart and moderators, for calling on to me to suggest possible solutions in this subject matter. 1. It is high time the American government enact laws that will safeguard children against indiscriminate labor. 2. Government should create industries that will create job opportunities to parents who are jobless. 3. Parents should do their best for their children to school irrespective of hardship. 4. Media platforms should be sound as a warning signal to parents who are bent on this practice. 5. Punishment and fines should be placed on families who see their children as breadwinners when their time is not set as breadwinners. With these few suggestions similarly, American children will be extremely happy to regain back the lost friendly justice system. Thank you.
Thank you, representatives from Morocco, for your contribution. Ms. Joy from Ethiopia. What are the Ms. Joy from Ethiopia? Can you tell us what Ethiopian children are facing and possible solutions?
Thank you very much, my moderator. Starting on the existing platform, there are many factors that have refused children in Ethiopia access to friendly justice system, but I will honestly point out child comparison as one of the key factors. When comparing a child to other siblings or children, we run a risk of losing his or her consciousness and increased anxiety and stress level. Many parents compare their children with the aim of motivating them, but in some cases, it causes deep-set emotional breaches, which can result in aggression or antagonism. Some
representing Botswana. I am delighted by your recognition, my able moderator. Yes, it is very necessary that we celebrate the efforts of the South African students who were killed and injured in June 16, 1976. These were learners who saw what the future holds for the South African students. In Botswana, injustice and unfriendly system the children are facing is numerous to mention but a few. 1. Child sexual abuse is high. 2. Lack of parental care. 3. Insecurity. 4. Children in rural areas tend to work as cattle herders. Mr. Moderator, permit me to raise my voice on sexual abuse as the most loudest offense. How on earth will a man of 60 to 70 years marry a girl of 15 years of age? It is purely insane to mention this. Yes, every woman needs to be married, but not at a tender age, without the experience of marriage ethics. We all know that a boy or a girl who engages in this type of act is doomed for life. Young men are supposed to marry young girls and not these demonic practices. By these diabolic practices, children are faced with teenage pregnancy, bullying, truancy, substance abuse, thereby making them psychologically derailed. Through this sexual abuse, they are forced into child labor, which leads into loss of life in the process. My learned citizen in Botswana will tell us some solution that will help eradicate this injustice. Thank you.
Thank you for your singular opportunity. Some possible solutions I'll quickly suggest include 1. Providing information and advice to children about their rights and their rules. 2. Respect for the dignity of children and treating them with full regard to their specific needs as children and for their physical and psychological integrity. 3. Sex education should be taught from every home and school, should include it as a subject of its own in the school curriculum. I raise my point. Long live the African child. Long live Africa. Long live Botswana. Thank you.
Thank you, representatives from Botswana, for your contribution. Ms. Obase from Liberia. Can you tell us what Liberian children are facing and possible solutions?
Thank you, my moderator. I am very delighted to be part and parcel of this conversation today. Fighting injustice for African children is everyone's duty. African children have the right to enjoy a friendly justice system and not the vice versa. In Liberia, the children's right is protected by the law, but there are other injustices that need total eradication. Presently, in my country, Liberia, an unfriendly circumcision of the female reproductive organ is the female genital mutilation. The female genital mutilation is an ungodly circumcision of the female reproductive organ. Why on earth should this act continue and the female child are left in the trauma of being a housewife and a baby producing machine? Is it fair?
No!
This is the worst form of practice in which girls and women ranging from 15 to 49 years are being mutilated. It is high time we rise to this challenge and put a stop to this barbaric act. Thank you. My next colleague will point out possible solutions to this injustice against the girl child.
I will totally suggest possible solutions to this unfair system. 1. Government should create a platform for media advertisements on the abuse of this act. 2. Families should be enlightened on the need to abolish this practice, which is highly diabolic. 3. Sanctions should be made in order to punish those who go contrary to this act. 4. Female children should be enlightened through seminars, worship, and how to maintain personal hygiene, avoiding of premarital relationship and other negative vices that will ruin their future. Thank you.
Thank you, representatives from Liberia, for your contribution. Ms. Bright and Yekan Henry, what advice will you give the African leaders my learning moderator, I am very delighted to be called upon to give advice to our African leaders concerning the injustice African children were facing. It is very certain that all the possible solutions given the learners representing different countries and other countries not represented here. These are the guidance to enhance eradication of this injustice. Without the implementation of these solutions, there will be no remedy. But with the implementation of these solutions, African children will be able to get access to a friendly justice system. Long live Africa!
Long live the African children!
Thanks.
Thank you, boys and girls, for your immense contribution on this day, tagged International African Day celebration. It really shows that there is hope for African children if the right path is trailed. We, the learners of these prestigious schools, are pleading with our African leaders to rise to these challenges so that we, the African children, can live in peace and harmony.
We have come to the end of this discussion forum. Speakers of Brotherhood International Nursery and Primary School, can you say a goodbye statement?
Thanks for your patronage and God bless.
Thanks for being our great audience. God bless.
Thanks for your patronage and God bless.
It was great having your attention. Thanks.
Thanks for being with some other time. It was nice being on the program. Thanks. Thanks for viewing and supporting us. Thanks for joining in this fight for justice. God bless. Thanks for being and supporting us. It was nice being on the program. Thanks. Thanks for viewing and supporting us. Thanks for giving us your attention till some other time.
Thanks for listening and God bless.
It was great having your attention. Thanks.
It was nice being on the program. Thanks.
Thanks for listening and God bless. Thanks for your patronage and God bless. It was nice on the program. Thanks. I was your moderator, Lucy Uke, with me,
Sam Jonah Echo.
Wow, wow, wow. Viewers, I want to believe that you actually had a great time with our spectacular learners of Brotherhood International Nursery and Primary School, the great citadel of learning. Like I told you before, today is the 16th of June, and today we are celebrating the International Day of the African Child. Apart from this section, we're going to be having all the varieties that is going to be showcased by those children. Viewers, this is a school like no other. And I want to beseech you that Brotherhood International Nursery and Primary School is actually the school for the child you love. At this juncture, we just want to round up this section by rising up to our feet to recite our school anthem, just to show our viewers what we've got. Can we do it? Nourishing each heart with moral and mold. Education is our sure foundation. Education truly is the key, bringing every child closer to the dream, nourishing each heart with moral and mold. Sure Children, what can you say to your viewers? All right, our esteemed viewers, who will come your way next time. I am Mr. Sylvester Sambo saying bye for now.